exposing media lies and nonsense, which we love to do, not to pile on the media unnecessarily and waste your time, but to show you that the media likes to tell you a story, not the story. And again, proving to you over and over that what I just said to you is in fact the fact. The media never tells you the facts anymore. They tell you spin. So here's a story at National Review where emails from a Facebook executive were exposed. These are interesting emails. This is from, what is it, Tobias? I can't read the rest. My eyesight is going to. Top Facebook exec says Trump didn't get elected because of Russia or misinformation in internal memo. Wait. That can't be. Because the Democrats and their media buddies, these chumps, these bootlickers, have told us now for 3 years, Joe, that the Russians use Facebook to manipulate the election and that Russian disinformation clearly changed the election, right? We heard that, right, Joe, didn't we?
Clearly.
Checking.
Yeah.
Pretty loud and clear.
Yeah.
Siren sound, clarion, bing, 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 signs, bells going off everywhere. Well, interestingly enough, someone got a hold of these Facebook internal emails, and there's this fascinating little exchange where one of the Facebook execs says, quote, one of the guys who ran the platform's ad organization during the 2016 election dismissed claims that President Trump won the election because of Russian misinformation campaigns. Again, don't let this get in the way of your good story, liberals. Stating, this is the Facebook guy, by the way, not conservatives, a Facebook employee, stating, quote, Trump got elected because he ran the single best digital ad campaign I've ever seen from any advertiser. Again, liberals listening, don't let that get in the way of your stupid narrative that Russia did it. That's the Facebook guy who ran their ad ops in an email saying that the media narrative that the Russians manipulated Facebook and handed Trump the win is garbage. But again, don't let that get in the way of your adamantium-coated skulls where facts simply can't penetrate. Here's one more, Jim, and I got to leave it at this because we're running out on time. Joe, this one's good. Paula loved this story this morning, so I'm going to end on a high note, again, showing you a high note exposing the media nonsense. So, again, the media likes to portray to you that they're telling you the story, the facts. They're journalists, Joe. They do facts, right? I've suggested to you, as I just did a minute ago, that they're really telling you a story, meaning they're telling you a narrative devoid of facts. They're telling you a story where facts are absent. That's what they're really doing. So what has been one of the persistent, evergreen, ongoing media narratives, especially at CNN against Donald Trump? And it's a narrative, meaning it's a fake story. It's made up. Trump's a racist. Trump is definitely a racist. Now, they've said this over and over. The examples are ad nauseum. I can't even play them all here. CNN has insisted for a long time that Trump is a racist. It's not based in any fact. It's a BS story. It's an offensive story, but CNN doesn't really care. But CNN, Joe, has repeatedly stated over and over, including Costanza over there, Brian Stelter, that they are a serious news network. In other words, when we say he's a racist, we're reporting news. You are?
Oh. Huh?
You haven't? Joe has not seen this. I want your genuine, this is a great story. And if it isn't, tell me at the end because I won't cover it again. So CNN has this lawsuit filed against him by the Covington kid, Nicholas Sandmann, who they just settled. Some of the stuff that CNN said in the motion to dismiss the case has now come out. Great Daily Signal piece by Jared Stepman. Media lawyer explains why CNN's settlement in the libel case with Sandmann from Covington is a big deal. Listen to this quote. This is genius. This media lawyer has picked this thing apart. CNN, whose firm stance from day one of the Trump administration has been, Joe, Trump's a racist and we're doing news. So claiming he's a racist on a news show means we've done our homework and saying that is based in fact, right? You get it?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
With you.
Now let's go to this little Jared Stepman piece. This is the lawyer who analyzed CNN's defense here. Glasser cited CNN's argument in a short article on Instapundit. CNN argued in court, quote, listen to this, folks, that courts treat statements characterizing people as racist as non-actionable opinion because they cannot be proved true or false. What? Wait, it goes on. Sandmann cannot, as a matter of law, base a defamation claim on this statement as it offers an expression of opinion so subjective as to be unprovable. Wait, it goes on. The problem with this line of argument, Glasser, the lawyer said, is that CNN analysts frequently call President Trump and others a racist as a statement of fact. I thought they were doing news. The lawyer says, it's fascinating that there's a news organization that will look the audience right in the eye and say, hey, we report facts, and the fact is Trump is a racist. And then they go into court and say, that's not even possible to call him a racist. It can't be a fact. That's a total disconnect that really deserves, from a societal standpoint, some thought and discussion. Thank you, Mr. Lawyer, Mr. Glasser, Esquire. That is a brilliant point. CNN, we're a news organization. Trump's a racist. CNN in court when they get sued for calling someone a racist. Actually, that's just a really stupid opinion we can never prove is fact. Thank you, CNN. I'd like to see Humpty Dumpty Stelter address that one on his show Unreliable Sources. Love to see you handle that one, Brian. As always, the dumbest guy in media. Only followed by Chuck Todd at NBC. Go check that one out.